So, Dave Portnoy, I don't know you. I saw you was tweeting. I have no idea who you are. We was going back and forth joking. But when you start talking about telling people that my coin is not real and you're trying to play with my money, now that's the last time that we're going to be talking online.
Kanye West, in a Nazi shirt, calls out Barstool Sports founder Dave Portnoy. The reason is because of this tweet you see at the bottom where Portnoy calls Kanye the worst human alive and called his meme coin a scam. Snipers will get rich. Normal people will get crushed, he wrote.
Kanye is one of the absolute greatest pieces of all time. I'm Jewish, proud of it. So anybody who's pro-Hitler and says he's a Nazi, I have no room for him in my life. I think the people who prop him up, surround him, say he's not a jerk. If he's sick, put him in a hospital. I have no room for Kanye in my world. Kanye is one of the worst humans of all time.
Do you think he knows what he's doing, though?
He may be sick.
Super Bowl,
he may be sick. Kanye may be sick, in which case, get him his meds and put him in a mental institution, but too many yes men around.
Of course, it would not be the first time Portnoy went at Kanye.
Hey guys, quick break in the action. I have a new show coming out called The Rick Strom Show. It is going to be awesome. I'm interviewing musicians, athletes, producers, writers, journalists, authors, sports doctors. Go check it out at youtube.com/@TheRickStromShow. Also be sure to throw me a follow on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky. It can all be found in the description box below. Thank you.
So what's the story? Like Donald and Melania Trump, Kanye is getting into crypto with his own coin, which is dubbed, I kid you not, the swastika coin. From Crypto Briefing, Kanye declared his intention to launch his own blockchain amid a series of tweets, including a now deleted post that claimed only broke boys rug pull. Another anecdote, some tweets were directed at Portnoy, the founder of Barstool. Kanye accused him of pump and dump, stealing from his followers, and being a thief. Importantly, a community note under one of Kanye's tweets would reference the allegations that West sold his Twitter to Bark Meta. Okay. One write-up had the grand total at $17 million, though at this juncture, none of it is confirmed. Portnoy would fire a shot back. There is 0.0 shot Heil Kanye is running his account. If the scammer's planning the rug, it's the scammers planning the rug, excuse me. But if you could send Kanye a message, tell him me and Taylor said to go F himself. It's been, this ongoing joke that Portnoy is a fan of Taylor Swift because he went to a concert and loved the energy that the Swifties brought. When the rumor of Kanye selling his account came up, Portnoy would tweet this as well. Actually, smart move by Kanye. Get his money and let the con artist do the dirty work. Quite a rivalry going on at the onset, really, of 2025. The awful announcing they would weigh in. Of course, it maybe shouldn't be surprising that West is again associated with swastikas following that firestorm causing Super Bowl ad. He made it clear how he feels about the symbol and about Hitler over the years, including in a 2022 interview with Tucker Carlson that you're seeing glimpses of now, that Fox News edited to avoid sharing his anti-Semitic comments. But it's interesting to see him now specifically going after Portnoy in this kind of video. Here's another snippet.
I was biting my tongue on my political opinion because I thought it would be better for my children. And now you look up and my kids are going to a school that teaches black kids a complicated Kwanzaa. I prefer my kids knew Hanukkah than Kwanzaa. At least it will come with some financial engineering.
On the Dave Portnoy front, he appears to have been very successful with various meme coin investments and other moves, even when that's sometimes involved buying a different coin than he planned to. So his comments here about Kanye's plans were far from his only venture into this exact space.
I was talking to Ice Cube today, and we got really beat up in 2020 for saying we need to approach things a different way and not just be trauma drunk. Right. Which is a term that, God just hit me with in the past couple of days. We are no longer trauma drunk. We are no longer trauma drunk, and we're no longer trauma bonding, and we're no longer woke in the sense of what woke is, because woke is just complaining about racism, but not doing anything about it. So what we're gonna do about it is say, hey, you know what? Y'all not gonna send nobody at me based on my opinion. You asked the question before. It drove me crazy to not be able to say that I like Trump. I have visions that God gives me just over and over on community building and how to build these free energy, fully kinetic energy communities where we impress. We put the least impression on the earth. We're not building the new New York skyline fight. That we are humble in the way that we present ourselves. We've got to rethink who we are as a species.
Let me just be clear about something else as well. I despise Kanye. I grew up a fan. I went to one of his early concerts when he was performing. It probably wasn't called Allstate Arena at the time, but I'm pretty sure it was off the Mannheim. And I believe it was after graduation. So I've been there. And I was a huge fan of his. But then when all this stuff started to come out, when he went out there with Candace Owens, talking about slavery is a choice, doubling, tripling, quadrupling down on it, seeing a tweet even recently, he did it again. And parading himself as the White Lives Matter guy. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And I think another big element of this is he used religion for, in my view, what appears to be a tax write-off, and using the Sunday service as a church in order to do that, where he produced music that was decent and good, but it was for a purpose, and it was for himself. He has really gone headfirst into the Nazism. But I think the most troubling part about all this is that we could have known about this many years ago. Because Van Lathan even said TMZ edited out so much of what he was saying, including how when Van was working there at the time and they had that, I don't like using the word epic, but like that viral exchange that they had where Van checked him. Van went on the record saying that they intentionally left out a lot of anti-Semitic stuff that he said. So when I look at Kanye, I look at a has-been who really could have had it all, and because of his Nazism, threw away everything he had.
If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.